The 2011 Kansas legislative session just days from getting underway. Tonight, Wichitans sounded off on what they would like to see accomplished in that session. KSN's Josh Witzman has more now. It's new at 10.
Members of the South Central Legislative Delegation have a tough couple of months ahead, and Tuesday night they got an earful from voters. Some spoke about health care.
It's a crime for us to have wars around the world, spending billions and trillions, and no health care, basic health care benefits for everyone.
Others wanted to save funding for programs.
I think things like National Public Radio give us a global perspective that make it possible for people who live in this area to stay abreast of what's going on in the world.
And many spoke about the state's controversial child services system.
One child between the age of 1 to 3 was removed for truancy. One child under the age of 1 in out-of-home placement due to child's behavior problems.
Legislators say meetings like this are important and help bring about change. An example is the area of child services.
This year in the legislature, we have a newly formed committee that will be looking into some of the children's issues, and I think a large part of that is a response to what the public has told us over the last 2 or 3 years.
Legislators will have a tough hill to climb this year. The opening gavel will signal a legislative session that is already hundreds of millions of dollars in the red. All programs will be examined, including fair fares, a program that subsidizes low-cost carriers at Mid-Continent Airport. It's a program these legislators say is too important to lose.
I think the reality of fair fares is that for every dollar that's spent on fair fares, there's about a $5.25 return on actual tax revenue that comes in.
The legislative session begins next Monday. Legislators are not only faced with a budget bleeding red, but a school funding lawsuit and various programs that are up for renewal. Stephanie?